welcome back to the Glory Man United save. This is now episode 17 and we have today an FA Cup third round tie against Middlesbrough at home, and then another home game against Liverpool side, who I have to say are lying 10th in the table. They're doing worse than what we are. We're not doing too bad. We did lose against Arsenal, which was unfortunate. One goal deflected off Bailey. It's just unfortunate. However, we did say we were looking into the market this time around in the window for another attacking midfielder. We wanted another midfielder and possibly another defender. I seem to have blown the budget on one player again. We still have got 7 million in the bank, but we have gone and signed Marco Asensio. 75 million, right, could rise up to 95 with all the add-ons and what have you. Now I quite like this guy. He sits perfectly well into the midfield. He can play in the centre, which is pretty much good. Well, virtually can play all of the midfielder if you want it. We want him there, but I mainly wanted him for the attacking playmaker role here, or attacking midfielder role, and I think he can do that. He's got a few good traits. Shoots from a distance. He can curl the ball, cuts inside, and he can also dribble with it. I mean, I compared him with Mata, and it's not that far off. I think they're both about the same, except Asensio is only 21 years old. He's a good 8 years younger. Same nationality, both in Spain, and he's £5 a week cheaper than Mata. As much as I love Mata in that position, he's not doing the job at the moment. That could be down to him not playing enough game time, or the formation that we've been using, we've not been able to utilise him properly. But I think he can do a pretty good job. I think he's got it all there. I mean, he can go up to at least a 4.5, whereas Mata's staying on 4, I believe. So I think now's the time. Well, do we cash in on Mata, bring some money back in? I really don't know. I mean, I don't want to, but it may be a case of we have to sell one in order to bring in another player, and I think that we may have to let go of Mata, unfortunately. We still need another midfielder. If we hang on to Mata, then we possibly don't need to, and we can look for another defender. I'm still struggling to get a left and right back, one that can play in both positions, just as cover, but we have got a few players coming back as well. Ibrahimovic is on his way back. He's back in full training tomorrow. He was almost fit, and then he got himself injured. I think he did something to his foot or something or other. Same with Herrera. He'll be back tomorrow as well in full training. So we're kind of missing two main guys really. But as you can see in front of you, the game against Middlesbrough, we're going for this formation, the 4-1-2-1-2. I think we want to try two strikers up there again, and I think against Middlesbrough is a better game than any to try this. With Liverpool coming up as well, and Asensio coming in, I want to give these players a chance and see what they can do. Matic returns, which is absolutely phenomenal stuff. It's really good to have him back, and he can play again alongside Pogba. Icardi can come back into the team if we're struggling. So Mkhitaryan and Lingard and Fellaini, so they're all there on the bench. So this is sort of bench that I'm looking at, so I can put people straight in instead of having to struggle with, oh, where can he play. Moving on, De Gea starts in goal. Darwin, Bailey, Lindelof and Shaw remain at the back, although I did see Smalling got himself injured. No, he's fit, so I might bring Smalling for Lindelof. I think we have Blind sitting just in front of them, just behind Matic and Pogba. Asensio sitting in the attacking midfielder role, and also Rashford and Lukaku up front. So we're going to give that partnership a go. Lukaku's asked to play, so I'm going to play him, see what he can do. He needs to start putting it away. That's all I can say, and he needs to do it pronto. Just reached the January window, so there is still time to make a few moves, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to try something different as well with it. We're going to move it on to attacking and flexible, and just change that. We move direct passing more, pass into space, play out of defence, hit early crosses, play narrow, blah blah blah. So we may, this will be a bit of a trial. Right, let's play this game. We are at home. Let's cause some damage. Right, Asensio up front. Now he's a really good player. I remember him from the Notts County save in FM18. Played really well considering his age. 4-1-4. This is what really undoes us quite a bit, really. But we're going to try and channel a tunnel here. That'll be interesting. They seem slightly distracted. We're passionate to say. Let's give the fans fun. They are expecting. Deep in thought. That's not clever. And we'll say, I know what you got. So the players seem ready for the match ahead. Well, let's hope so. Right, Middlesbrough, FA Cup, 3rd round. Johnson comes forward for Middlesbrough. That's a great sliding tackle by Darwin, although he did show the ball quite a lot. Right, corner, Asensio with the ball in. Oh, that was terrible. What the hell is that? A ping pong ball or something? Lukaku. What happened there? I can't see. Another corner. He's take Asensio with the ball in. Headed out. Matic gets there. They're going to pass it back to him. Oh, straight. Oh no. Matic is balling himself. Asensio gets up with the header. Pogba. Alright. Plays it all the way back to Smalling. Plays it to Blind now. Inside to Matic. Oh, this is better play. Nice little. Oh, that's just terrible. If that was a highlight, that's just dire. Rashford, free kick. Oh, is it the post? Right, Johnson. Out wide. He's running along to Adama. He always skinned him. Who was that playing on the left? Can't remember. Shaw, is it? Right, Rashford. Great ball. Right, he's running in. Ball in the box. Balls comes in and nobody there. Shaw now has it. Power driver. No. Ball in instead. We just can't break them down. Pogba again. Over to Rashford. Back to Pogba. Back to Rashford. Alright, this is ping pong. Matic. Going over to Lukaku. Ball over to from Shaw to cross to. Oh, grief. I can't keep up. Asensio now has it. Rashford. Lukaku. Finally. How many touches was that? We must have. A lot of passes, that's for sure. I mean, there's a right ding-dong in there. Matic, Pogba. Asensio got in there. Rashford with the ball over to Lukaku, who buries it. Very, very good. Right. As long as we can keep it as 1-0 and not let them concede, which we tend to concede straight after a goal normally. Oh, what a stop by De Gea. Should never have happened. Coming up to half time, and that looks to be it. It is. I'm not impressed. Well, there's a few scores going through there. Any shocks happening? Everton are 1-up against Northampton. Anybody else? Liverpool 2-0 up. Who we got next? And we're 1-0 up. I suppose we have got the harder of the two games really, but Liverpool are winning it easily. Go to the changing rooms. Many players seem to be distracted despite the positive mood. Still room for improvement. Oh, who's giving me a thumbs down? Looked switched off. Okay. Let's give him a bit more talking to. I'm not happy with your performances. Oh, and they like that even better. They're ready to walk through walls. I give them a ticking off and they love it. Maybe I should do that more often. Asensio seems to be in the middle of things. Asensio again. This is much better. Let's see how he carries on. Oh, Bailey now picks it up. Well done. Switches it over the side of Smalling, and that's a through. But Smalling is Osenbenlonga. Jesus, what have I told you, lads? Really, Osenbenlonga is a danger man. We'll make a couple of changes. Asensio, I'm going to keep him there. I'm going to bring a Cardi on. Play there. Asensio, you can stay. Matic, a yellow card. I'm going to bring Fellaini on. Blind can stay where he is, or I might push him up, or I might bring Asensio back. If I bring Asensio back, there we go. Bring Blind up there, and then I'm going to bring Mkhitaryan. I'm going to have Mkhitaryan up there. You can go and attack Asensio. I'm going to have you roaming around. 3 substitutes. Are we staying on attacking? Right, let's play the game. 15 minutes to go. And we're holding it. 1-0 isn't a great result. Alright, ball over Asensio. Not a great ball though. He's done it again. Alright, okay, so maybe he doesn't like playing in the midfielder role. But he can play there, so he is going to. It's a great ball. Oh, he's done him. Braithwaite. That's a bad mistake at the back, people. Come on. And they seem to be coming more into the game. Right, come on then, that's Fabio. We've got it off in McCarty, over to Mkhitaryan. Lukaku's in the middle. Oh, Darmian over the top, and Shaw's there. Did Shaw get it? He did. He finally gets his goal for United. That must be it now. Mkhitaryan. Lukaku was waiting in the box. Why did he not pass it? Darmian lifts it over. Shaw off the post and comes back at him. So it's kind of paid off really, this attacking. Only just though. They come forward and yeah, then let's loft it up. Well played the head. Oh, good jump by Mkhitaryan. Fellaini gave the ball away. Shaw. Yeah, it's pretty much over now. Well, unless we get another one. Lukaku, can you get a goal? Another one even? Smalling now has it inside to Asensio. And that is it. Luke Shaw played an 8.4 in that game. They'd have been with the least of our players, unfortunately. Predicted United win today and they duly delivered. Oh, yes, they did. Despite the possibility moved, they seem very distracted. Okay, well, I'll just say I'm happy with them. So it's growing. That's much better. We hammer Middlesbrough. Well, wouldn't say hammer. Shots. Well, I wouldn't say hammer. We win in the FA Cup third round. Asensio makes a debut. So the assistant, we received 67 grand. Sure, you played well. Well done. Right, and now we've got the draw coming up, so we'll stay for that. Right, we're here. The FA Cup fourth round draw. 40 teams will go into the hat. With teams as various as City, Chelsea, Yeovil and Exeter. Okay. Let's have a look. Right. Let's go. Coventry will play Southampton, Charlton, QPR, Cardiff. Huddersfield or Sheffield United play Villa, Ipswich, Warsaw, Burnley. We'll play Man United. We're away at Burnley. And draw the rest of the teams. It should be easy enough, I would like to think. Liverpool got West Brom, so they've got a Premiership side as well, so it's not all easy for everybody. Chelsea or Tottenham will play Peterborough or West Ham. There's a potential there. Arsenal at home to Wolves. Yeah, it's quite a few good ties. Man City away at Derby. That'll be interesting. So we have Liverpool coming up next, so we'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Lukaku starts. We have an injury crisis to our forwards now. As soon as we're getting our defenders back, our forwards are dropping off. Early one, mind, Icardi. He's going to be out for about a week. He's gone and pulled a groin muscle. So we're going to miss him. Our top goal scorer is not going to be on the pitch. However, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming back, and he has signed a new year deal as well. So that's even better for us. Matic returns as well, and we're starting to look pretty solid again. In fact, I'm going to bring Jones instead of Smalling, purely because he's playing well with Bailey, so I'm going to leave it as it is. We're going to leave it standard and flexible. In fact, I might go fluid instead. So yeah, so we're going to have De Gea in goal. We have Darmian, Bailey, Jones and Shaw at the back. Pogba, Herrera in the middle. Asensio sitting in the attacking playmaker role in the latter third of the pitch, together with Lingard and Mkhitaryan on the wings. And then we have Lukaku as our target man. Lukaku's got a lot to prove and he needs to do it quickly. Because we've got three strikers now. Well, four strikers. Ibrahimovic is back. We've got Rashford and we've got Icardi. Icardi's our first choice. But we need Lukaku to start firing like he did in the previous game. So, with this in mind, come on lads. Let's grab a win against Liverpool. Right, so pretty much the same formation. Firmino up front, Lallana, Coutinho, Mane. I tell you what, it's going to be like for like. We'll see who grabs it better. Go and make sure, no doubt, seem slightly motivated and they're ready for the game. That's all I can ask. Right, Lukaku kicks off for us. Jones to Shaw. Okay, come on then. Let's climb that field and not get tackled. Asensio over the top. Bit ambitious for your first Liverpool United game. Asensio over the corner. Not great. Mkhitaryan comes back at them. And Pogba unleashes a worldie. Top left. In fact, why have we only had the one shot? Liverpool have had two apparently. It's a good ball in. Well, say good ball in. Was from Mkhitaryan. Over to Pogba, who just smacks it. Liverpool are in the game and they're firing shots left, right and centre. Why is that? Alright, we're going up to half time now with nothing else happening. It's pretty much the same like the Arsenal game. Be half time now, it is. Referee's blown. So we're 1-0 up, so nothing else has happened. We've had two shots. Two shots. And we're at home. Regain possession, a lot of possession in the central area. Okay, talk to the team. Capable of even better. Thumbs down for him. Okay then. Then what I'll do, I'll give you a rip. I'll rip straight through you. You won't believe that. I have faith in you. And that seems to be better. Now they want to walk through walls. No idea. Milner has it. Matip to... Who's that? KO? Good interception by Darmian. Pogba over the top to Lukaku. Run, son. He's not the quickest, is he? Ball back over the top. Right, Herrera. Straight back to Lukaku. Klein's injured now. Can we get somebody on him? Good header by Shaw to Herrera. Lingard. That's great passing. Asensio. Over to Lingard. Lingard, you're going to cross it. No, it's Shaw. Shaw gets it. And Asensio with his first goal for Man United. Yes! And what a game to get your first goal. Luke Shaw with the assist. Beautiful play on the left hand side. Asensio runs in. You can see him running in the box. And if that's what you're going to be doing, I'm sorry, Juan Mata, I may have to get rid. Oh, hang on. Time's running away. I haven't made any substitutions yet. Lingard could come off for Rashford. Ibrahimovic, you can come on for the last 15 minutes. You know, you can play as complete forward. I'm going to let you do that. And Mata, you can come in for Asensio, who's played well. This will be a massive result for us, another big result. So they've had another injury. Rodrigo KO coming into the last 4 minutes of added time. 2 minutes left. Come on. Game's paused. Why? Herrera, you're injured. Oh, crumbs. Okay. Mata, you're going to drop. You can stay on the right hand side. It's going to be a pain if Herrera gets injured now. Forever how long? Right, Shaw picks it up. Plays it across to Jones. Oh, he's put it in the back of the net. Yes! And that's what we need. We need a big victory. And that is a better shot to... Well, better shot ratio that is. Lingard 6.8. Pogba. Man of the match probably, is he? I tell you what, I'm happy with the way you played. Well done. And it's all growing, the atmosphere in the squad. It does indeed. Herrera's injured. He's out for 4 weeks. That's not what we want to see. But he could be out for 3 if we spend 12 grand, which we will do. Triumph over the Northwest Derby. Oh, come on. Lukaku now as well. Send the assistant. And Pogba, you did play really well. Joy to behold. Glad you think you can do better. Do better then. After losing to Arsenal poorly, that was the only blip in there, and we've had 2 good wins. Granted, they're both home wins nonetheless. So with that in mind, that puts us into 4th spot, and we are climbing, and now we're only 3 points behind Arsenal, Chelsea. Well, Arsenal and Chelsea, and they have got a game in hand. So when we come back, we'll be having 2 away games, Stoke and Everton, both in the league. 6 points is what we are after. Right, if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there, especially the 2-0 win over our arch rivals Liverpool. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you.